Okay, here with Coach Mobley. Team's getting ready to go to the Atlantic 10 Championships this weekend up at UMass. Before we get into the Atlantic 10 Championships coming up this weekend, just talk about the pin relays. You know, this team had a very good showing, especially Travis Mahoney. Margot Britton did as well.
Right.
Just talk about the success, you know, taking that and bringing it into this weekend.
Well, you know what? We always use the pin relays as that. You know, like I've said before, it's a valuable recruiting tool. You know, so we want to definitely show well, but we don't want to do too much because we do have our conference meet coming up. But you know, it's always good to go into the pin relays and come out of pin relays with some good performances to set us up for the conference meet this weekend.
How about just going into this weekend coming up? Team did very well back in the indoor season in the championships. Travis Mahoney winning 2 titles there. Margot Britton won the shot put. How did those two carry that over, and along with some of these other runners and fielders that are going to be out there, continue to contribute?
Oh, you know what? You know, since indoor season, I think everybody's been kind of progressively getting better every weekend, and that's what we can. That's what we're expecting of our athletes, you know, to get better, to be better than they were the day before. You know, not just the meet before, to just try to do something better than they were the day before. And you know, I think we're ready. We're moving in all the right directions. You know, people are running better than they did last year. You know, now it's time to get together, and we've come together as a team throughout the whole year. You know, and get ready to go try to win the A-10 championship, because you know that's what our expectations are. We have some very, very talented athletes. We have some great team athletes. We have people that are going to step up, you know, do their supporting roles and things like that. So, you know, my goals and my expectations that I've put upon the team is that we're going to go in here and try to win the A-10 championships.
And just thinking about that a little bit more, you know, all the opponents you're going to be going against, conference opponents, I mean, that's definitely a difficult thing in itself.
Right.
Especially to factor in what's it going to be like, you know, for some of these runners that didn't compete in the indoor season that are going to do this, maybe even some of the freshmen, and what that pressure is going to be like for them.
You know what, we you know, there is a certain amount of pressure, you know, being a Division I athlete. So you know, that is to be expected. And then we always say, you know, when you get opportunities, whether you didn't get an opportunity to go to A-10s indoors and you have an opportunity to go out, take advantage of it. You know, because you never know when's the next A-10 championships going to come around, or conference championship meet going to come around. So you know, put the amount of pressure that you need to put on yourself to be successful. But, you know, hey, you know, we got a job to do. You know, we've got expectations of the program. So, you know, that pressure's got to kind of take a backseat and just go out there and be ready to compete. And if we're ready to compete, you know, again, we're going to get the outcome that we want, and that's the A-10 championships on both sides.
And lastly, just what events do you see this team is really going to have to be on its toes for going against some of these A-10 opponents?
You know what? For the first time, you know, we're looking at the conference, and there's no everything's, you know, we've got, every team has some top athletes in every event. So I think it's, you know, there's no, when you look at the past results or the results from the beginning of the year, there's no clear-cut person team that stands out. So I think, you know, the title is up for grabs on both sides. So I think, you know, whatever events that we're in, and we're expecting our people who are leading events, we expect them to win. You know, we expect them to be in. We expect our people who are 8th or 9th to fight for a spot to get into a final. So, you know, I think it's wide open, and I'm just really excited for this week and this weekend.
Great, Coach. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you very much.